Hey everyone, today's word is inventory. As in, do you know what's in your pantry right now? Now, what do I mean by pantry? Well, when I was a kid, my mom had a list, little piece of paper that was always on the kitchen counter. And if anything was running low in the pantry or we were out of milk in the fridge, we better write it down on that piece of paper, because every week she would take that piece of paper and she would go to the store, and if we would complain that we were out of bread, she's like, was it on the list? If it wasn't on the list, then it was just too bad. So if you're thinking about yourself and your collection of stories that you've accumulated, that you're continuing to accumulate in your life as your pantry, that's how I'd like you to think as you're beginning to craft a presentation or a speech or some sort of a meaningful meeting for your team, or you're going to go be interviewed for that first job. Being able to think about your stories like so many ingredients in a pantry can help set you apart from someone who's just ad-libbing. If you think about, well, that was that time I stubbed my toe when I was 10 years old and what that means and how I learned to overcome something, or on a much broader scale, a Paralympic skiing champion I had the opportunity of meeting last year named Bonnie St. John. She takes all of her stories, her ingredients, her pantry, and before she's going to go speak to another audience, she looks at which stories would really captivate or connect with that audience. So your collection of stories is like your pantry. And the more that you can get really deliberate and make a list like my mom did about what is in that pantry, that's how you can really understand and be able to better use your inventory to connect with an audience. Today's word, inventory, and I hope you make it a great one.